Several years ago, I had someone tell me that if you stepped on salt, something would go wrong in your life that day. If you made the mistake of walking on salt. Now, how do you prove that? It's unverifiable. It's a myth. Listen, we've got to translate to the point where we realize that our physical world is controlled by laws. The spiritual world is controlled by laws, but this physical world is controlled by laws. And to gain mastery in this physical world, you've got to satisfy the conditions of those physical laws. One of those laws, for example, is gravity. If you have mass, you are dropped from a height, you're coming down. It's a law. A law is a universal fact. Anywhere you go on planet Earth, that's exactly what will happen. Listen, principles make success predictable. They make life predictable. I know that if I go to Tokyo and I jump from a 10-story building, I'll come down. I'll not be suspended in the air. That's a law for you. Another law is the law of sowing and reaping. You put a seed in the soil given the right conditions. It's a good seed. The soil is the correct soil. The humidity is right. It will grow. There's an invisible power that makes it to grow, just like there's an invisible power that pulls you towards the earth. That's principles for you. That's the way our world works. By the laws of aerodynamics, we fly planes. We fly jumbo jets, thousands of miles across continents. By laws. So the more you understand principles, the more mastery you gain, the more invisible power is released on your behalf to help you achieve your objectives. That's what success power is about. We help you discover those universal laws that guarantee success. And then we help you to discover the tremendous potentials that the Creator has invested in your life. Potential is unused ability, latent ability, what could be that hasn't been yet. And I'm telling you, Devil, you are loaded with potential. You are dynamite going somewhere to explode. You are a walking miracle. You need to discover your potentials. You need to develop your potentials. You need to deploy and to maximize your potentials. That's what we encourage you, inspire you, motivate you to do on Success Power. And finally, we want to ensure that you are free from every form of failure. So, welcome to Success Power. And today, we'll begin a series of discussions on a topic that I think is very important. I call it connecting with people. Well, we'll discuss that after this break.
Success Power. The airplane, the computer, the motorcar, the television, the camera, they all began in the form of ideas. With ideas, you create, and creativity is the key to prosperity. With ideas, you create products and services. With ideas, you sell them. With ideas, you solve problems. When you solve problems, you become a leader. Ideas rule the world. Order your copy of Ideas Rule the World, book and audio CD by Sam Adeyemi. In Nigeria, call 0808-4444-466 or 0805-4454-466. In Europe, call 4420-888-76771 or visit www.successpower.tv. Ideas rule the world. Rule your world with ideas. Get your own copy today. Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We're discussing the topic connecting with people. You know what? Human beings are the most valuable assets on this planet. Human beings are our doors to breakthrough, doors to miracles, our doors to promotion. So, there's a principle of synergy. We just realize that we need other people. What we will achieve cooperating with one other person will be far more than what we could achieve on our own. We need people. However, in relating with people, we need skills. We call them people skills. And that's what we want to talk about today. If you want to be able to connect with people, to relate with people, to get people to cooperate with you more easily, the first thing I'll encourage you to do is to be genuinely interested in others. Wow. It sounds simple, but I'll tell you, when you want to do it, you find how tough it could be. To be genuinely interested in others, to take the attention off from yourself, to focus your attention on other people and their issues, to genuinely care about what goes on in somebody else's life. I'm telling you, you have to break free from selfishness to be able to do that kind of a thing. I think that the foundation for most of mankind's problems is selfishness. I'm serious. The root cause of most of mankind's problems is selfishness. Think about it. Selfishness is the root for greed. Wanting to get more and to get more and to get more, even more than you deserve. It's selfishness. Anger sometimes is rooted in selfishness. It's not about the other person, it's about me. Anger is the result of the obstruction of the achievement of a goal. So it doesn't matter that the other person has goals. What matters is that I have a goal, it's been obstructed, I get angry. Anger is rooted a lot of the time in selfishness. Same with lying. Same with stealing. Same with murder. Selfishness. I want to satisfy myself at the expense of somebody else. It's all selfishness. You know, a lot of the crimes that are committed, sex crimes and so on, they are rooted in selfishness. Somebody wants to satisfy himself or probably herself without the other person's consent. Selfishness is a great problem, and we've got to break free from it if we are going to be able to fulfill our potentials. There is no way selfishness will be at the center of a relationship and that relationship will ever thrive. If you're my friend, I am your friend, and all both of us are looking for is what we can get out of the other person, I'm telling you, such a relationship will not last. When marriage is built on selfishness, when each of the individuals involved in the marriage are only out to satisfy themselves, out to pleasure themselves, out to focus only on their own happiness, not on the other person's happiness, I guarantee you that marriage cannot last. Selfishness is breaking homes all over the world today. If you want to be successful in connecting with people, learn to be others-minded. Be interested genuinely in what's going on in the other person's life or in other people's lives.